I'm on my way to Dr. O'Connor's. We're going to do dermaplaning. I had a CO2 recently, and now the skin is congested as it's healing. We're 5 weeks out. So dermaplaning, it takes a little, it's just like shaving your face, but it goes a little deeper and it takes off the layers of skin, and especially on my neck. That's where I need it the most. But they're gonna do my whole chest, neck.
Dr. O'Connor, can you give us a little synopsis of what you're doing and what
Right,
we
so
can
we're going to
expect?
be, so we're going to be doing dermaplaning today, and that's basically exfoliating immediately. We use a really nice, safe approach, but it's still a scalpel, so we take our time and we're really careful. Right now I'm just using a tri-enzyme facial wash because, of course, we want it super clean. And then I'm going to dry it really well with a toner because you want the surface as dry as possible before you start scraping a scalpel across it so it doesn't skip, because that could lead to getting cut. So those at home that think this is just as simple as getting a scalpel and just shaving their face, they could really cut themselves and cause some scarring. So, so as we're dermaplaning, it's really great because you can just see the mix of skin and hair kind of coming up together.
Yes, I can.
Kind of like lint from the dryer. Yeah, and you just take your time so you can get dry skin. Now, Kim's skin obviously is very beautiful and it's very hydrated. So, we are getting a little dry skin and hair up, but not, if someone really hasn't had a good facial or been taking care of themselves, you can really get a good amount of skin and exfoliation going when you do this. But
And not that there's one in the future here with Kim, but if there's a mole or some imperfection on the skin, do you just kind of slice that off when you're doing this, or do you have to work around that?
Well, so if there's some dry, like hyperplasia, which is just skin growing upon skin, and it's very minor, sometimes it'll just come off. But no, if I'm going to remove something, I just like to really do that separate, because otherwise it just bleeds and that gets all messy.
Give us a little rundown of what the aftercare instructions are.
So like when we're done, I usually put a hyaluronic acid serum. It has a little aloe and vitamin C in it, just to keep it really hydrated. We know hyaluronic acid pulls 1,000 times its weight in water to the area, so it's great for hydration, but it's always good to layer a moisturizer over that. And I always recommend, not putting makeup on right over this because it's just a fresh exfoliation. Don't really want to clog pores right after this. So I usually say like a day later, start using, your normal makeup, or use mineral makeup, something that doesn't go into the skin but just sits on top of it.